My name is Ami. That's right. I'm in my world. I love teaching little boys and girls. They learn and play every day. So join us and you'll say, welcome to Ami's world. Place for a kid to be a kid. Welcome to Ami's world. Everything that you need. Welcome to Ami's. Welcome to Ami's world.
Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to Ami's World. And that's right, I'm Ami, and we are back this week with a new L letter sight word. That's right, we ended with I before the break, and we skipped over the J and the K. That's because I didn't have any J or K sight words for you. But we are moving on to our first L letter sight word, and that word is like. Stay with me. Okay, friends, we are back, and that's right, I have my board and Mr. Pencil, who's going to help us to read our sentence. And do you see that word like is there? Maybe I better underline that, because that is our special L letter sight word for today. Like. Let's read our sentence. I like. Now, how come we can hear that I? You're right, Michaela, because you know that bossy mommy E is on the end, telling the I to say its name. So that sight word says like. You can hear that I. All right, let's read it again. I like. This word says pretty. Pretty flowers. Whoa, boys and girls, did you see that flower grow up behind me? There's a pretty flower, and there are so many other pretty flowers surrounding me. Do you see that one growing? Isn't that wonderful? Look at that pretty flower. Let's read our sentence again, friends. I like pretty flowers. There's a plural. There's an S there, making that flower plural, meaning I like all kinds of pretty flowers. And it's even above my head. Let's read this one. I like pretty flowers. If you like flowers, raise your hand. Good. Boys and girls, when we come back, we are going to practice writing our brand new L letter sight word, which is the word like. So go get your markers and your wipe-off boards and come back. Okay, friends, are you back with your wipe-off board and marker? I hope so, because that's how we practice our sight words. And this sight word is pretty special because we can hear that long I in the word like. That's right. So let's get started. We know that the first letter is the letter L. We start up top and we come down to the bottom. A nice tall letter L. The next letter is the letter I. Good job, friends. And we start kind of in the center of the L and come down, and we meet it at the bottom just like that. And like I call it, we put a cherry on top, or we put a dot on top. The next letter, K. Now, K's can be interesting. So friends, we're doing our short letter. That's right, not a capital K. We're still going to have a tall stem, and then we'll have a short stem that comes from the out to the in to meet it in, and then we'll meet from the middle and go straight down. That is our short letter K. I need to fix that I. That I was a little crooked. But remember, friends, whenever we make a mistake, we can always go back and correct it. And then our last letter is the letter E. Remember, we create it like a C. We come around, and then we go from the outside to the inside. And now we've got our E. L-I-K-E. Like. Let's write it again. This time, I'm going to do what is called rainbow writing. Have you ever heard of rainbow writing, boys and girls? Well, rainbow writing is when you take a different color and you trace the word. Let's see how that works. So we've got our tall letter L. It's kind of hard for you to see my rainbow there, but it's there. And our short letter I. Put the cherry on top. There you go. Then we're going to make our long stem for our K, our short stem in, and our longer stem hanging down there. And last but not least, we're creating it like a C. And we're going from either inside to out or outside to in. Let's do it one more time. This time I'm going to pick another color. So I'll have 3 different colors. That is another way, friends, for you to practice your writing by rainbow writing. And it works better if you have colored pencils or markers, not wipe off board markers. But let's try it again. All right, let's make our tall letter L from top to bottom, our short stem for our I, and then our cherry on top. Then let's make our long stem for our K, our short stem from the inside and down, and then our C, which we're going to turn into an E. And there we go, friends. Do you see my rainbow writing? It works better on paper with paper and colored pencils. All right, friends, let's read our sentence one more time, since we already know how to spell like with L-I-K-E, like. Let's read our sentence. Mr. Pencil is back. I'm going to point and read. We're going to read it together the first time. And then I'm going to point so that you can read it all by yourself. Let's start over here. That first word is I. Like. Pretty flowers. I like pretty flowers. Your turn to read. Great job, boys and girls. You are such a great reader. You are learning all kinds of sight words. Since we're on the letter L, we have several more to go, but you are almost halfway there. Friends, I will see you here tomorrow. Tomorrow, we have more L letter sight words. This week, we've got about 3. But I want you to don't leave the video just yet, because I have something else special for you. So stay with me. Okay, boys and girls, thank you so much for coming back. I wanted to add something extra for you guys because I really like flowers. As I said, I like pretty flowers, and I really do like flowers. And because I like flowers, I included an Ami's World Kids Scientist Activity Experiment that you can do at home. Very simple. You only need a few items. The first thing you need is a flower. It'd be good if you had a couple flowers. If you haven't, ask your mom if they have any old flowers around the house, or if you go out in your yard and there's a carnation or there's a white flowers work best. So if you have a white flower, that would be amazing. And remember to keep the flower on the stem because the stem is so important, and you're going to need the stem. You're also going to need 1 to 3 different colors of food coloring. You could use red, you could use red, blue, green, pink, orange, any color that you like. And you're only going to need a few drops of that food coloring. You're going to put your flowers in jars. Jars or cups, it doesn't matter, as long as they are inside something where you can pour water and put a few drops of food coloring. Let me tell you what's going to happen. You are going to see the petals of the flowers change color. Stay on the video, friends. I have a little song about flowers that you're going to learn parts of the flower so that you understand what happens when the roots of the flower or the stem of the flower is in water. And when you color the water, let's guess what happens to the petals. All right, friends, I'm hoping to hear about your experiment. See you soon, and stay tuned for the video. Here's the directions, friends, all the instructions, and these are the only things that you're going to need to have a great flower science experiment.
Hey boys and girls, welcome to Ami's World, and I want to tell you a little about flowers. So listen, I like pretty flowers, and I cannot lie. Those honeybees, they can't deny when they see a pretty flower in their face, they can't wait to pollinate. And the roots, like straws, slurp up the water and the nutrients through the stem, which is strong, keeping every part of the flower onto him. And the leaves, it feeds through the little tiny veins, passing purple food, just so the flowers can grow. And finally, the stamen makes new seeds through the pollinating honeybees, and then the process is on repeat. That's why flowers are unique. Do you like pretty flowers? I like pretty flowers. Pretty flowers.
Well, friends, thank you so much for stopping by Ami's World. I hope that you really liked the song and the experiment, and let me know how it works for you. I'll see you tomorrow with a new L letter sight word right here at Ami's World. Bye-bye.